plate full in this next matchup.
I mean, when you're playing under such a big organization, there's a lot of pressure behind you to perform.
Yep.
Everyone was so excited that CLG was finally entering the Call of Duty scene. And they start off the league 0-2, looking for their first win here against Elevate. At the start of this ban and protect phase, you see Vesper go, Afterburner go. Might see the MR6 go as well.
Teams always got to worry about that one, especially with Nagafen on the other side of things. I look forward to watching this Elevate team play because they do things like this. Afterburner ban, tac mask ban. Already, things getting thrown around.
So this is kind of going to force CLG to get rid of like a stun, get rid of the flash bang. There you go. But does Vicento maybe protect the concussion here?
And really try to play some
maybe he bans Flak Jacket here.
Well, we'll see what they wind up doing. 10 seconds left on his ban and protect. Gonna go with some a little bit more normal.
Shiva still in play.
High caliber, banned out. The Vesper obviously gone right away. Nagafen last up. BL Fire for his team. Oh, this I don't even know what to expect now. I'm just expecting Nagafen
Tough to predict.
To like ban like an SVG. Or just something completely random to really just make CLG question.
Well, I mean, whenever you're talking about Elevate, you got to worry about the Argus from Aqua. The Purifier gets banned out from Nagafen. That is interesting. And there goes the MR6 for a BL Fire. But Shiva's still in play. Some of the other Kinetic Armor still in play.
Yep.
And there goes Kinetic Armor as we enter the Specialist draft. Felony's going to pick that up. Let's see what the team composition for Elevate is going to consist of. I fully expect them to pick up a Kinetic Armor of their own. Probably a Heat Wave. The Scythe will get taken by Aqua. War Machine by Complex. Now that is very interesting. When we were playing with Chobra the other day, he chose to use the War Machine, and he team killed us 5-6 times. So that's always something you need to worry about with the War Machine. And now that's going to keep the guys from Elevate honest. They need to have a Flak Jacket class.
And the big thing to point out, too, is that Complex is a little bit better than Chobra.
A little bit?
Only a little bit, like the narrowest of margins. Chobra, I know you're out there watching. And I know we're going to have our talent meeting where we talk about who did well this week, and you're going to shred me. And Revan for that comment, but hey, we still love you.
Tempest gets picked up.
Tempest picked up by Vicento. Really,
I think this is actually a great map for the Tempest.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more because this map, as well as Fringe, I think you could definitely make an argument for the Tempest to be used on. Fringe, that back auto hardpoint. If they push through tin, if they push through back alley, what a great place for it to chain. On this map, it comes down to bunker as well. So many of these specialists come down to the bunker area in their COD team.
Yeah, like I was saying, big expectations for the CLG team. Not the best of starts for them in the Call of Duty World League. Starting things off with Remy. As you were saying, he's back. Trophy systems being thrown out, immediately destroyed as they get thrown out by both teams. And like we were saying during the TQM match, I really like the side that CLG is starting on here. You get an easy contest spot. You get your Assault Rifle player in BL Fire, who's using the Shiva, by the way. Just look over you and protect you inside that hard point.
Method's already 2-0 to start off this first game. Gets the third kill as well. Only 200 off of his Lightning. He's deciding to run a Cerberus, actually, instead of having an HC. Somehow lives for that long, but gets a little overzealous, challenges with that RK5, and loses that gun battle. Elevate now in control of the hard point, but Complex is trying to push from that top lab area.
Yeah, here comes Remy making his way around. He's in a good position right now. This is going to cut off the CLG guys from pushing in through the top mansion area. Finds one on Complex. If he stays alive, this is going to be very good for Elevate. As you see some action going down over near the new hardpoint. Solid shots from Remy. You can already see he's having a good impact on this game, and he's continuing. He earns himself the HCXD. Going to throw down some trophies to protect his teammates, and he's just going to go down inside the hard point, helping out his teammate inside here with him. Almost picked up that kill here, but I got to switch over to Nagafen. What is this guy up to?
Remy's trophy system just got himself a kill there as it probably deflected that nade back, and it actually hurt Felony as he tossed it. A team kill coming in from BL Fire, but 3 do fall for Elevate. Not a fan of that decision from BL Fire to push out towards Snow. You saw earlier on in the series, Saints was in a very similar situation. He stayed back and played right where Methods is right now, and that worked out for his team. There, BL Fire pushes out, almost hurts his squad. Now he takes a different route, and he continues to get aggressive, 45-32 lead for Elevate, but full hill control going over to CLG. We've got a close game off the start of this one.
You know, I don't mind that play from BL Fire if he has an SMG in his hand.
Exactly.
I think a positional assault rifle player like him, if he just posts up behind the bar, behind the staircase, behind the couch, he'd find a lot more success. But now big kills to be made by BL Fire as he's fighting for spawns for the next hardpoint, which has just popped up. Let's go to somebody who's inside the action. Looks like Vicento was hit by maybe a heat wave there, or maybe a concussion grenade. Didn't catch what was used there, but Nogfin getting dangerously close towards that kinetic armor, something that could definitely have a high impact on this game.
Nice job by Methods to win that gunfight. He's 9-4 on a 3 streak. He's got the most time for his team in the hardpoint with Complex. Drops down that trophy system. You can see trophies all over the place. So we were right on that one, Revin, where it's just going to be basically a trophy fest inside the hard point. But a flawless break from Elevate. Beautiful use of the kinetic armor by Nagafen. And he's going to continue to challenge. Unfortunately for him, though, the movement was too strong. The bullets do just miss the first player who was challenging. Nice heat wave for Remy to clean out BL Fire. And you gave a on that one. Were you not a big fan of that decision?
I'm not sure if that's worth it in that situation. I think regardless if he used his heat wave or not, he picked up that kill. Maybe he was expecting more players from CLG to be around that area, but it's not even like it was an important kill in rotation. It was just kind of like a regular old kill. There were only 15 seconds remaining in the current hard point.
It looked like he knew he was going to pop that heat wave before he even turned the corner. He just kind of went out, didn't even see the player, just popped it, and then, oh, here he is. But as I say that, all 4 of Elevate get completely shredded by CLG. Make that 2 more. That's 6 straight kills for CLG, and they kill the players in the back. So what just happened right there was so smart by CLG. They get 4 players down. They continue to push towards that back spawn area, but they realize the spawns are flipped, so once they kill those last 2 players, the other team spawns all the way out towards top lot. Unfortunately for CLG, though, they do a horrible job of holding the hill.
That's fine. You know, they're going to rotate early towards the bunker hardpoint. I think that's okay for them. So they got some important kills to make in transition here, as it's going to be Complex. He's going to push out with a HCXD. Gets a hit marker on this player using Black Jacket. Cleans up Nagafen. Complex needs to hold on to this position, man. He's got Methods near him to give him some help. Going to throw down some trophies just to solidify his position here. But you got to watch out for Felony. He's coming around the flank. This is a big kill made on Aqua. Now he gets the information. Okay, guys, there are more players pushing this side of the map. Here comes Methods. He pushes out, but he falls quickly. Complex now has to make this big kill happen. I think that's going to be Remy, but he's got his teammates. He's bought enough time for his teammates to come in and give him some help. And BL Fire has this. A team kill from Vicento as well with the Tempest.
Oh my goodness, the Scythe in a perfect positioning. That's BL Fire who gets 2. Aqua answers right back, though. Somehow Elevate are able to break through even with the Scythe pre-aiming them. You can see Method doing all he can to stay alive. The contest comes in. The first player comes flying over. That's Remy who dies. Method cleans up another kill. The push coming from either side. They're just trying to out-muscle each other. And it looks like CLG have come out on top for now. One final push coming from Elevate. Method's doing all he can to stay alive. Elevate just can't cut him down. He finally dies, but the damage has been done. CLG hold that hard point for 40 seconds and take a 35-second lead.
I like the idea from Felny right now, going on the long rotation, deciding not to help his teammates secure that extra 15 seconds. Unfortunately, didn't get anything done with that, and now it's going to be Elevate. They got some good position over near this middle hard point. Nagafen has his kinetic armor. They got a good setup going. You see Vicento on the mini-map. He's locking down the bunker. Aqua looking over his teammates inside the hard point. Nagafen, that's a big kill on Felony. Things are looking okay for Elevate. This is a very close game.
Felony with a nice gunfight win by against Remy there in that top fire pit area. The contest comes in. Nagafen still has that kinetic armor. He's going to challenge with it. He gets the kill. Love that decision right there because now he's only 2 kill off his lightning. He gets a 3rd as well. He's got one more player around the corner, but no, the reload comes in and BL Fire shuts him down right before the lightning strike and Cerberus were earned by Nagafen. You can see the pressure coming from both sides of the map. BL Fire should have just cleared out the hill with that kill on Remy. CLG will get the scrap time. Will they get on the early rotation, though? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, bit of a late rotation by CLG, if I'm completely honest. But we were talking about the War Machine from Complex. Got absolutely nothing done there. Immediately shut down by Nagafen. As here comes Felny, making his way from the Lambo side. He earns his own kinetic armor, but falls shortly after. Here come his teammates, though, to trade up the kills. BL Fire, he's 22 and 18 right now, the lead Slayer for his team. Everybody else negative. He needs some help in this Slayer department. You look at Complex, he now has the most time in the hardpoint for his team. CLG still had the lead, but only by a little bit.
Elevate are slightly outslaying their opponents, but right now CLG doing a better job of getting the hill and locking it down for an extended time. Really, the big difference maker still is that bunker hard point. We'll have to see how Elevate adjusts on the second rotation. Methods pushing from this top lot area. He falls. CLG just completely wiping the floor with Elevate right now as they've gotten out to a 30-plus second lead. They're looking to take this last little bit of scrap time, and if Felony can get this kill, they will do just that. There it is with the help of Complex. CLG up by 40-plus seconds and continuing to run away with this as BL Fire kills Vicento. He gets a second as well. A third beginning to challenge. He has the Arcade 5, and BL Fire gets 3. He pulls out the sight, but he finally does die.
Bit unfortunate. Felony has the Hellstorm missile. Goes ahead, bursts it, picks up Nakafin and Aqua. This is going to open up an opportunity for CLG to push inside the hardpoint, take control. He's going to go ahead and use the HCXD as well. As now CLG, they're building themselves a lead. Cards, they're up by 63 points.
Elevate just continuing to fall apart right now, and I think it's less on Elevate and more that CLG are just hitting the shots right now. They're making the plays. You can see Methods now swapping to the Man of War. He gets 2. He's got a 3rd in his sights. It doesn't matter, though, as Complex is there to clean it up. CLG have locked down the last 2 hard points in their entirety, and they're not even back to the bunker yet.
Yeah, the next one after this is going to be the Rocks hardpoint. Elevate, they got to cut their losses, going to invest this time in a rotation or try to fight for position because CLG, they're already over this. Methods does find one more. As I switch over to Complex, he's going to find a couple of Elevate players around this area of the map. As you see right now, Vicento trying to lock down spawns all the way in the back. Complex gets early control of the hard point. He's got his teammates spawning right next to him. Pops the smoke, just going to use it for cover. CLG, they're so close to closing out map number 1 as they get a 100-point lead.
Complex is able to find one player with the hip fire, another person right above him. That's a Hellstorm being used by Methods. Now the Lightning comes in. Methods still has that heat wave to use. They try to clear out the hill, and look what that did. The arrows, the green arrows of Elevate have to run back in a mansion. That's going to give CLG the opportunity to retake control. A nice heat wave, but Vicento still has that Tempest. But the score is 100 seconds in the lead for CLG. They are just 10 seconds away from closing this game out, and they might do it right here, Revan. They're going to do it right here.
They could have just invested that time rotating to the bunker, but it looks like they will close it out right here. Only 3 more seconds for CLG to close this out. BL Fire continue to lock it down. And there you go. Very close game early on. But CLG, they really surge in the second half of that game. Felony going huge. Methods going big. BL Fire chipping in as well, while Complex picks up 2 minutes, 12 seconds inside the hardpoint. Vicento did all he could. 25-26 with 11 defense. Aqua, the only one positive for Elevate. But CLG, they start off strong.
I mentioned how, let's just wait until a second bunker hard point. Let's wait and see how it winds up being played differently. They're in the ban and protect phase. Off the start, it's at Vesper being banned out right away from Felony.
So both maps so far, Vesper being the first thing banned.
Yep.
I think CLG banned it both times, and this is map. Even though long-range engagements, the Vesper can seriously have a high impact on the game. You saw it in the previous series. Won't see it this series because it gets banned out. Nogfin running low, and he's going to go ahead and protect Overkill. So now you see things. I think the next thing, SVG should get banned. Oh, it's actually going to get protected by Remy. He had that combination down.
I love
Thermal
this stuff
gets banned from BL
so
Fire.
much. So SVG is protected. Overkill is protected. This is a setup from Elevate that they want. They wanted to have this ready to go.
Plan for this.
They had a game plan heading into it. High Caliber now banned by Methods. So it looks like they're letting
Rapid Fire.
All the normal bans go towards the CLG side. Wouldn't be surprised to see Rapid Fire get banned out here. Also, you've got to begin to kind of wonder where are the tacticals in all this. This is a very tactical heavy map, especially on the B Street.
Overdrive, okay. Fair enough. Maybe ban something like the trophy system to make those tacticals a bit more effective.
I love this. There goes Rapid Fire.
There we go. Shiva's still in.
There's gonna be a tactical still in play.
And the ban is up to Elevate here, so we really don't know what we're gonna expect from these guys.
MR6 is still in play, even though there is overkill, so you don't really expect it. But Vicento,
the way Nagafin uses that gun, it might as well be an assault rifle.
Yeah, it might as well just fit every role you can imagine.
Shiva, okay.
There goes the Shiva. All the tacticals in play. The M8 still in play.
Very interesting process there.
Gone. And already Nagafin grabs that Vision Pulse.
So clearly CLG were not ready for that.
No.
And Elevate, they knew exactly what was going to happen. They're like, okay, I'm going to protect Overkill. You got the combo ready to protect that SVG?
I don't even think the clock hit 29.
Right after another. You saw Overkill get protected. then almost immediately the SVG got protected by Elevate.
If I'm one of these teams, I'm keeping I'm keeping a second peak PlayStation 4 right next to me in the ban and protect phase.
All right, what's the combo, guys?
All right, here we go. Prior to doing it, okay, listen, Remy, you're gonna go R1, R1, down, down, right, left, A, and like AA, and then they just hit it every time.
So specialist draft, you see Vision Pulse getting picked up by Nagafen, Kinetic Armor by Remy. Aqua's gonna go for the active camo, and on the side for CLG, Felony will be the one with Kinetic Armor. Heatwave for BL Fire, Vision Pulse counterpicked by Methods, while Complex picks up the active camo. So, looks like a complete mirror matchup here.
All right. Well, here we go. Nagafen now switching off of that sniper. He's got the M8 out, and it looks like they're going to go fully aggressive. 4 men down this B street.
Oh boy, he spots them. One near the rock, one over in the back. It's going to be the bomb carrier. Remy pushes up. He finds one, but Felony finds 2 kills. Remy is there to trade the kill. He gets cleaned up. It's all down to Aqua in a 1-on-2. Make it a 1v1. He's
like
taking a challenge. The Outcard comes out on top. Aqua takes down Complex. A big clutch from him.
So sick.
But this is what I love from this Elevate squad. So diverse. They have so many different strategies. A lot of different looks they could throw at their opponent. It looks like Aqua kind of gave up on this kill. Switches to the hip fire. Connects with the last bullet there, as Elevate inch out the first round win.
That was awesome. Aqua read him like a book. He knew exactly where Complex would push from. The perfect decision to put away that M8. And now it's Aqua with the electric start to the game. He's 2-0 leading his team.
So is there anybody from CLG with a sniper or no? Oh, no kind of overkill being used by these guys to answer back to what Nagafen has. It's going to be Complex. He's the leader, or kind of the furthest person pushed ahead for the CLG squad. Taking shots from all different angles, as it's still CLG trying to find this opening kill on the B street, taking things pretty slow compared to what we're used to seeing. Here comes Elevate looking to challenge Complex Falls. Where are his teammates? Methods, he has a good opportunity to peek here, but Remy, he finds Felony. If Methods just turns his corner, could have found 2, maybe 3 kills. You see all the Elevate players, they're stacked up near the bomb site, and Methods gets taken down, all down the BL Fire in a 1-on-3. If he picks up these 3 kills, it would be an ace for him.
BL Fire staying alive, middle map. You can see with the COD vision, the players moving throughout that B street. Does he spot the player rotating?
But he was spotted too.
But that made it look, okay, no, he does rotate back. So now BL Fire is able to get
He's
one.
trapped.
It's now a 1-on-2. He is trapped. He has a player behind him. But Nagafen is not in a position to push into the site. He's still all the way back by that church tank area. BL Fire has to grab this bomb. Only 19 seconds left. Nagafen should know that the bomb is down up there because he did get that kill.
He might not even have time here, dude.
Yeah, they're going to know he can only go to B. They're going to sit out right at the stairs. They're going to easily trade this one. Yeah, that's the round. There is a 0% chance he wins this one. Challenge comes in. 5 seconds left. No, Vicento gets it. As he goes
0%, they line up for him.
Yeah, that was so close to being the weirdest round win of all time.
Love the confidence from Vicento, though. Continuing to challenge this. Could have just backed up, waited his time out. But he knew BL Fire had to push him.
I think Maven had a heart attack.
I think Maven just died.
Maven's screaming. Maven. Made a Harry Potter reference. Maven, big fan of his movie references. He stole that one from Scott Gandhi. Go ahead and ask Gandhi on Twitter if Maven steals his jokes. I guarantee you he says 100% yes. Nagafen now going back to the sniper. He's going to pull that one back out. Oh, please don't. Oh, okay. He just misses that one. I can feel my heart flutter just a little bit. I'm falling in love with this man named Nagafen.
Continuing to put down some shots. He gets tagged up a little bit, but once again, nobody from CLG putting pressure onto this B street. This allows Elevate to just push right into the bomb site. Remy finds one. He does get traded out. Vicento there to clean up the kill. Nagafen falls down to a 2-on-2. Here's Aqua in his fight. Methods going big for his team. But Vicento, he has the bomb in his hands. He has some time to work with. He can definitely make this happen.
Vicento in a rough spot. He's got 2 AR players going up against himself with the Cuda. Methods rotating back into Barn. Complex right next to him. They're making sure to play for this trade. He does still have his trophy system as Complex. I don't think Vicento has any nades, no. 150 points off of that HC. It looks like they're just going to completely play this A site.
Vicento, he's just waiting for someone to push him, right?
Yeah.
Trying to catch someone out of position, see if he could even things up.
That's
actually taking a lot of time away from here.
it's going to wind up getting to a point, right, where you're going to see the boys of CLG move. It looks like that it's right now because they know, hey, he's got to
well,
be.
He's not here at A.
Yeah, so he might have just taken too much time. They know he's got to be on the site. He might be able to slide out of here and get out just in the nick of time. The challenge comes in. He starts hit firing, not able to get one. Facento knew.
Right, who's closer?
He was in a rough spot. And let me ask you there. We both kind of made the same noise and acknowledgement of Facento going towards that top rock. I think we both realized he's taking a little bit too much time. Because when you're on
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have the information that we have, right?
He definitely doesn't. But it comes down to the point where it's like, okay, well, he's got to be at the other site, you know? Like,
he's not here at A. We're on top of the bomb site.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think at a certain point in time, usually I say like 25-ish seconds, you need to start getting that bomb planted. Otherwise, it's a bit easier for the defense to kind of sniff out where you're going.
And it's because it goes back down to that whole deduction thing in Search and Destroy, right? It's what makes the quote-unquote S&D stars so good is that they eliminate all the options on the map until they know exactly where you are, even when you don't see them. There, CLG eliminates all the options of where he could be, and as I'm saying that, Aqua gives himself the option of getting first blood.
Yeah, nice shot. He was able to pick off Felony. This is going to kind of force the hand of CLG. Bellfire runs right in. He's got a pistol in his hand. He challenges Remy. He's got VMP. He's going to win that every single time. So make it a 4-on-2. Elevate continuing to look good here in Search and Destroy. Method's trying to find some position to work with over near the middle of the map. He's going to be able to make it right through, trying to find an angle on a player near the B bomb site.
Oh my gosh. He's narrowly inching up. There's one player by Barn. He's going to have to hold off this two-man push. They did spot a middle map. Does see the player with his head on sight, but Methods goes to peek on out. Oh, he's still right next to him. He's got Facento right next to him. Complex gets the kill. He does have his HC now. It's now a 1 versus 3 Complex if you make this happen.
Oh, panic.
Yeah, no, there's no way he wins this round. Remy challenges with that VMP. Elevate up 3-1.
And Complex, he is working towards some streaks right there. Was able to get an HCXD, so if he was able to back up, find a couple more kills, maybe could have gotten towards those higher score streaks. But here's the challenge from Remy. Has the height advantage, easily picks off Complex, who is switching towards to the L car he had in his pocket. Elevate go up 3-1. Nagafin a bit quieter this time around. It's actually Remy impressing us here.
And you can see there, Remy knowing if he's using the cover on the bomb site, if I can only see his head, I need that extra height to be able to land the shots. He challenges by jumping right over on top of him. He's able to get the kill. Now it's Nagafin again with that SVG. You can see he spotted a player jumping over that top stone wall. Tries to pre-aim it. Unfortunately, the challenge doesn't come in again. We haven't watched Aqua yet, but I think he still has a sniper as well. Yeah, he's running
snipers.
That sniper overkill with the VMP. They do begin to push up towards that snow street. He's going to double jump. Oh! He hits him with the barrack sight. He sees a second player as well. He tries to hit the shot, just misses again. I want him to hit it so bad. Please, Aqua, please, what are you doing? He gets a second kill. There's one more player on the site. It's a 3v2. Aqua with a disgusting shot down the snow street. Facento gets one more. And these overkill snipers are coming so into play.
Yeah, having a huge impact on this game. It's all down to Complex for CLG. Coming behind one player, though. He returns to his right. Oh, he does spot one. He was spotted as well. The snipers are going to challenge him. Peeks the corner, and Nagafin is there to clean up the kill. When you have 3 players from Elevate all running overkill snipers, it gives you so much potential to find all these different picks on the map that you won't be able to get with something like an M8, like a Kuda. You saw Aqua there, boosting over the top of the rock, picks off that one player, was a little late to switch to the VMP, but still found the kill over near the big rock close to the B bomb site. Elevate, man, Search and Destroy just seems to be their game mode.
And when you think about it, right, people might be like, well, is it really worth it to run 3 overkill snipers? I feel like that could be a detriment to
your team.
If you hit
your shots, yeah.
If you hit the shots that they're hitting right now, absolutely run 3 snipers.
Part.
And how do you stop that if you are CLG? Well, you do something like this. You've already got 4 players pushed up that B street, or 3 players pushed up that B street. 1 still on the site. Remy gets the kill on BL Fire, and already the number advantage goes back to Elevate. They are running away with this game number 2.
Well, I mean, nobody there to trade the kill, and now nobody's watching the flank. Here comes Nagafin. He's right behind one player. He does find the kill on the Felony, so at least they get the information, but it's just too late. The damage has been done. Methods will trade the kill. But it's all up to Complex. It's a 1-on-3. He's trying to come around the flank. Oh, that player has such great cover behind the rock. Gets challenged from multiple angles. The bomb does get planted, so I guess that's nice. You get a little bit of progression towards that specialist, but let's flip through these players. You got Camo, HCXD about to be acquired for Aqua. Facento in the same position. He's got his heat wave. Hasn't defused the bomb just yet. They're looking around for some trophy systems.
Yep, because they have 2 players super close to streaks. Now he'll go for the defuse. The kinetic armor still available.
He's going to jump off.
For Remy. Don't do it, Remy.
Whee.
Nice work, Black Ops.
What do you think is at the bottom of this map?
Bikini Bottom. You like that one?
Maybe. Long-range Kuda shot from Vicento.
He doesn't want to admit it.
In the round-ending
You
kill
love me,
cam.
Revan, say it.
I definitely do not watch any SpongeBob.
Well, I watch SpongeBob.
I could tell. You made the Bikini Bottom reference.
You're just a hater, man. I don't even know why I like you as a person. But the camo ready for Aqua. He's also 25 points away from his first streak.
One more time.
Do a 360, please. Nope.
You see the CLG players, they're like deliberately like slowing down their push.
Yeah.
Like towards the middle. Who's got this HC? It's going to be Vicento clearing out over towards the A-bomb site.
Who's that in the back of the map? What are they doing? Nagafin just killed somebody with a sniper.
Yeah, sorry I missed that. I'm just focused on Vicento's driving. Vicento also has the potential to find these 2 players flanking for CLG. Who's it going to be? BL Fire and Methods as he peeks. Ooh, doesn't peek around the corner, but he's so close.
Oh, this time he's going to work out so perfectly in a saber.
Hey, buddy.
Methods. 4v2. 4v1. Complex lasts alive. He uses that camo, gets the first kill, but challenges from 3 different areas, and there it is. Elevate running away with game number 2. 6-1 in S&D, making it look easy.
I mean, fortunately, that restart not affecting them too much here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Nagafin doesn't have as big of an impact on that game, but Remy steps up big time, along with Vicento and Aqua. All these guys going double positive. Just, well, when you look at, like, search and destroy variety, right, in terms of different strategy used, Elevate, they seem to be the kings.
Bands of Esper yet again.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I love that Elevate, they are taking their time with their bans. Maybe they're setting up like a back-to-back play, kind of like what we just saw. So there goes the VMP from Nagafin. Things are starting to get interesting. For these next bans or protects, Rapid Fire goes from BL Fire. That eliminates things like the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Like maybe the Man of War is also significantly better with Rapid Fire.
Mm-hmm.
What is Aqua going to decide to choose here? Is he going to protect something?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is he going to protect the Argus?
Tacticals be banned out, possibly the Argus. We saw that get banned earlier on today. There goes the Overdrive.
Common.
Just quickly hopped on Twitter to check. Nagafen is apparently a dragon in a video game.
Okay.
So there's his inspiration. Thank you, Colchan, for that one. Always looking out. So apparently Nagafen's like a fire-breathing dragon. It's pretty sick.
Plays like one.
Better than the name Revan.
All right, Revan was like the most powerful Jedi to ever exist, so calm down on that one.
What about my name?
Courage?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder where that came from.
The Webster's Dictionary. Bands still coming in. There goes Afterburner. High Caliber dropped as well. The final 2 going to come in from Remy as well as Methods. Active camo.
Yeah.
Shiva's
still in.
Really no big surprise there, especially on Breach Uplink. And the Shiva, I think you're definitely right with that one. We haven't seen any tactical bans this series, so...
Concussion, flashbang maybe. Kinetic armor.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
So the Shiva's still in play.
So 3 specialist abilities, they get taken out of the game, and the ban and protect. Now this is going to be a pretty significant specialist draft, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the abilities were taken out. A lot of the very useful ones. Camo, Overdrive, or I forgot the third one.
Kinetic armor.
Kinetic armor, there you go.
I got you, bud.
Thanks, man.
I got you, Rumi.
So Vision Pulse will get picked up here.
Again by Nagafet. Second time this game so far, this series
That's
so far.
That's interesting for sure. Psychosis, Scythe, pretty common. I think in a game like Uplink.
From Aqua?
Psychosis as well, okay. Fully expect to see Heatwave get picked up by both teams here. There's really just not many abilities left to choose from.
Scythe from Vicento.
Yeah.
There. Oh, wow.
There's the Heatwave.
There it is.
And I assume Remy's going to take Heatwave.
Yeah. Well,
it's just too good not to take.
Yeah, Heatwave. Yep, there it is. Okay. And Methods, will he wind up doing the same? Will he pick
He did
ability,
use Vision Pulse.
Or will he wind up going with a lethal specialist?
Okay.
And we are back. We did hop right back into the game. Did switch hosts. Whoa. We're starting back from 0-0, and already you see Elevate back up 1-0 over CLG.
Yeah, that's a bit rough for CLG, man. BL Fire obviously had a good start to that one. CLG had the lead, but this time around, Elevate looked like they've adapted. Things going well for them off the start. Vicento and Aqua both off the hot starts at 3-1.
This looks like a much more stable connection. You can see they did the right thing. They contacted League Ops. They got the host switched because you could tell there was a little bit of a noticeable connection lag there. But Vicento sitting top broken. He loses that gun battle versus Methods, and Methods' shot has been on point today, to say the least, Revin.
Oh, Method's shot is always on point, and he always has like a hot start to the games. We were talking about this earlier, right? You know, some games he'll just start like 6-0, 5-1 now. Those get shut down, so no more streaks able to be acquired for him. Moving over to Felny, he's in a position to stop the drone carrier if someone goes and tries to pick it up from Elevate. Does spot one player at the backside of the hut, but timing not going to work in his favor. He gets shut down by Nagafin, who picks up 2. Now he's the one on the streak. All 4 go down for CLG. Nagafin going to go ahead, try to push this drone up. Might put himself in a position for a one-point play.
Building toss.
That's an easy one to hit.
He made a nice job by Nagafin.
Oh, he's got
he also has that
this thing's deadly.
He just shot 6 bullets right there. That was 6 bullets he shot. Oh my God!
He shot 7 bullets there. Pops the vision pulse. Maintaining control. Aqua's going to go ahead and follow to push up.
Can we please
They're going to go for a
please?
dunk. And CLG, they've given up control of their base. Aqua, very smart play. You see this all the time from players in the uplink. Buying time for his team to regain position over near the middle of the map. He now has his Psychosis. Nagafin continuing to do damage. I got to go back to this guy.
Man.
He's got the thing I love about Nagafin, not only can he put up some serious numbers when it comes to slaying, he's not afraid to touch the objective, get his hands dirty, score some points for his team.
He's got one player right in front of him. That player has rotated back towards his uplink portal. He gets the dunk as well, 6-0. The lightning strike, he was 1 kill away from the Cerberus, but Vicento is continuing to lock down middle map for his team. Finally, it does look like they've cleared that area for CLG. So, Remy is still being a nuisance, though, in CLG's base. He's got one player right in front of him.
Good discipline.
Wow. What a job they've done. Elevate are just electric right now at the start of this game. They're a combined positive 14. He's on a 6 streak.
And here comes Aqua. He's got the drone, man. Nagafin, he picks up the last player in that base. Another dunk for Elevate.
Now, I'm watching Nagafin get MR6 kills. We need to see what he does with this weapon. Can we please swap back to him at the start?
Say Nagafin one more time.
No.
All right, I'm going to switch off of him then.
Wow. Vicento still sitting middle map. He's got a player pushing through those mid cuts. That's complex. Somehow stays alive. Vicento, 11-5 on a 4 streak. Everyone's been on the streak this game so far for Elevate.
Yeah, I mean, CLG, they're having a rough time slaying, man. Methods, ever since that hot start, he really slowed down. Complex struggling as well. The drone will get tossed by Remy. Misses this time, falls off the map, so is going to go ahead and get a reset. But Aqua maintaining this forward position. Wow. He still has a HC, has a concussion as well. The guys from CLG, they're worried about him. You see 2 of them facing towards the position where Aqua's located, but this is going to allow his team to push up. But 3 go down for Elevate. Vicento now the last one up, trying to pick up some kills. Who's going to be the guy carrying the drone? It looks like BL Fire will be the one in position to get the drone to 10. Do they go for a 2-point dunk?
This should
Do they
definitely
go
be
for a
score.
1-point?
Looks like they're just going to go for the 1-point toss. Gets it in. Finally, CLG is on the board after 4 minutes of play. They actually have some control on the map, and that was the real difference maker there for Vicento. Still, though, on top of the AC in the opposing team's base.
Good game sense as well. He picks up blind fire off of the respawn. Nagafin continuing to do damage with the MR6. Now pops the vision pulse.
He still
does
has
not
lightning.
ping anything, but I imagine an easy 1-point toss here.
Oh, look at the movement to get to the corner.
No. He gets the dunk. BL Fire, some sloppy shots from him as Elevate, they go up by 9 points. Now you got Remy. He's controlling the drone area, has a heat wave available to use. Also, HCXD picks it up for the armor. 15 seconds remaining. This is only the first round, and Elevate already have 10 points.
Look at Remy just being a single-man army right now, the one-man army in the middle of the map. Now Nagafin with that MR6. Let's watch as he almost picks the player off the top AC vent area. He shoots faster than automatic weapons.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good trigger finger.
How do you even do that?
Ask Nagafin, man. Or ask someone like Clayster. I know Clayster, he used to do like finger exercises so that he could shoot the foul a bit quicker. Maybe Nagafin has some finger exercise routines.
I'm sure he does, because that MR6 is something awesome to watch. 10-1. Elevate, dominating in Game 3. Let's see if they can close it out in the final 5 minutes.
All right, well, we got to be watching this, man. He's got the lightning strike. Was so close to that Cerberus. And he will find one player around the side. It's going to be Felny. Switches to the MR6. Felny, you don't want to challenge this thing, man. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God. He's
letting him
shooting
know
bodies.
about it. Shooting some bodies as Remy picks up the drone. Method's the last one alive. Nagafin knows exactly where he's located. The thing I love most about this Elevate squad, their communication is top-notch.
Yeah, I mean, right here, Nagafin's going to have two players in front of him. Would have liked to have seen him pre-aim that area. As Remy goes in for the dunk, it's now 12-1. He pops the heat wave. He still does die, though. To the hands of BL Fire. It's Aqua the farthest pushed up. But there's Methods with that Annihilator. Beautiful use of it to clear out the final member of Elevate in their base. But Nagafin's already sitting top middle with that M8.
Yeah, just kills being made by everybody on this Elevate squad. Once again, 3 go down. Streaks being called in. Remy had controlled the drone for a quick second, but decided, you know what? I need to help Slay. He got taken down by Felony. Facento continuing to push the Elevate guys forward. Back over to Nagafin, though. Spots 1. Can he make it 2? He cannot. 3 go down for Elevate. So, a small window of opportunity for CLG. As I say that, they still can't get out of their base. Remy finds 2, can't get the 3rd. Switching over to Methods is like the only guy trying to make something happen for CLG. He's +1. Everybody else negative. Complex really struggling here.
BL Fire knows the drone was just pulled, but he's still got to cover middle map for his team. There's 3 dead now for Elevate. Vicento last alive. He's still able to take 1 with him. Right. And here comes the aggression from CLG. The game isn't over yet, but they need to begin to chip away at this Elevate lead right now before things get entirely out of hand and time runs out. The challenge coming in from Nagafin. BL Fire is able to win that one. Aqua drops Methods. BL Fire is now on a, 4 streak. He calls in the HC, but the drone has not been even touched yet.
HC kills the HC. The team finally gets his hands on the drone, and he's just go ahead and backtrack. His teammate's trying to push up. Remy falls off the map, goes ahead and drops it. So a window of opportunity once again for CLG that everybody accounted for a brief moment. Then they all go down. Nagafin regains control of the drone. Actually, he's going to go ahead and toss that one forward. His guys trust the MR6 out. Pushes top, broken.
Oh my God, that
shreds BL Fire. This guy is such an impressive player.
I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I can't wait to show this to Maven later, because this stuff like this makes Maven so happy. He's a proud grandfather. Nagafin keeps showing off your MR6 skill. He kills another player middle map. This is why you ban the MR6. It's like having overkill on. The player begins a challenge. Oh, sorry, Complex. Did you have something you wanted to say? 2 more players. Gets 2. Almost gets 3 as well. He buys Aqua enough time to grab the drone. He's hitting the wall runs. He's dunking it in. Can you see why people like to watch Elevate and Uplink, Revit? You see why people like them in this game mode?
Can you see why Nagafin is like the next big superstar in Call of Duty? Facento with the drone. That's going to be another easy dunk. Things are getting pretty out of hand for CLG, man.
I'm getting flashbacks to Team Question Mark versus Rise Station as Nagafin gets 3 more. He's got the vision pulse. The dunk goes in. It's 18-1.
You can't stop the train, man.
I don't know what to say. The train's left the station. Next stop.
CLG's goal.
Yeah, because here it comes again. Psychosis is used. The heat wave does hit. Nice job to stop the push. Finally, the base is cleared out. Remy's last alive for Elevate. He has a heat wave of his own, though. This time he could be so perfect on the player 2's top window. He does get the 1. That's going to be top broken dying. Challenges Complex from across the map. Complex wins that gun by BL Fire picks up 2. But Facento is still there to be the last line of defense. Whenever there's an opportunity for CLG to score, it just gets shut down.
All right, you got a minute left. You're CLG. You got to score 17 points to tie the game. How do you do it?
You end the game and move on to CTF. No, that's a scythe. That's a scythe versus the MR6, and Nagafin is able to make him back down. They're positive 28 in the slaying department. He chases down the uplink carrier. What am I watching right now? This weekend, Revan, I saw Nagafin playing 1v1 wagers for $20 with the MR6 only. You could tell he's just so absurdly confident with this weapon. He's got the drone. He's pushing it up towards top glass. He's got 1 player to his right. Just
not a heat wave.
Just pops the vision pulse just to pop it. 31-17. Someone make a highlight clip this game of the Elevate squad. 18-1. Wow, what a game 3.
I mean, I'm saying this right now. Once we get back to our apartment, man, I'm putting away the Vesper. I'm putting away the M8. I'm all MR6 from here on out.
Wow, he just launched the drone off the map. He's going to get the final kill as well with the MR6. Let's watch just how quick he shoots this player. That was 7 shots.
So impressive,
and man. That in real time is like... Double positive, 33 kills, leading his team to victory.
How demoralizing is that? Not only do you lose 18-1, Nagafin really is only using the pistol.
Positive 30 from Elevate there. Overall, as a team, CLG, not the same squad
we saw
as they were in that first.
The MR6 gets protected. Vicento, hot on that. CLG takes away the Vesper. MR6 gets protected. There goes the Shiva.
I love it so much. I love the Banner Protect phase, man. It gets me excited for every single map. Mind games. That's what that is right there.
I can only imagine CLG were like, all right, let's get rid of the Vesper. Second ban MR6.
Oh, man, that's great. Nagafen now up for the banning. Rapid Fire goes away. Waiting to see what Naga picks, and then Complex and Remy will finish out the Banner Protect Afterburner going away. No big surprise, especially in CTF. You want to slow that movement down just a little bit.
Overdrive, tacticals,
Overdrive still
high
available.
caliber, all still in play. The one thing I talked about
there goes over
this Elevate squad, they really take their time with their picks. Make sure everybody agrees with it.
Go through every option.
Yeah, they're like, okay, what do we want to get rid of? What do we really want to get rid of? Overdrive coming out. Now we're down to the last two bans. See what these guys
I'm personally going to pick High Caliber and Kinetic Armor. Watch
You're
this.
Leave
High Caliber banned by Complex, Kinetic Armor banned by Remy. Watch. I got the script, bro.
What if you're wrong? Coming down to the wire here. VMP and High Caliber.
Okay, well, I was wrong.
Well, you were right about one of them.
True.
But Kinetic Armor's still there. Obviously, that could potentially have a high impact. But the VMP going. Kuda's still great.
You know what it is, though?
This is more of an
it doesn't surprise me is Elevate's Kuda looks much better than the Kuda of CLG.
This is true.
So they know that. So let's ban out the VMP then. Let's make them use that Kuda against us. Again, Vision Pulse being grabbed in this game. Scythe from Vicento as well as BL Fire. That's going to be a matchup to watch this game. Mid-street, BL Fire versus Vicento throughout this entire game.
BL Fire also has to worry about the MR6. So...
Oh, man, that is so funny.
Heat Wave for Aqua, very standard. Nagafin will grab the Vision Pulse, was using that uplink. There's a Kinetic Armor for both teams. Felony with that for CLG. Remy with that for Elevate. Active Camo gets picked up from Complex.
Elevate with the hashtag CWL PS4. And off the start, it's Nagafen with his rocket launcher of a secondary, the MR6.
All right, also using Overclock. So that's something that made it through the phase.
Target spotted. Target eliminated.
So now he's in a position to do some serious damage as he makes his way over towards front barn.
He's already pulled the flag. We're 19 seconds in. This is...
What? Where are the CLG guys? They're all pushing through tracks?
They just have to watch tracks. No, Vicento, watch your tracks.
Vicento's got it, man.
No.
Lays down some shots, but who's there?
He's going to cap this.
We've played 30 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Nagafin already has a flag cap, but the MR6 trying to get the flag return. It's going to be in the hands of BL Fire, trying to get away. Hasn't made much progression. Nagafin furiously firing shots, picks up the kill, earns himself the HCXD, but Vicento, the last one alive, he pushes all the way towards the CLG base. The flag gets repulled by Felony. Is he going to play for the clutch return? Is he going to go for the counter pull? Counter pull it is as Alka finds Felony. He's going to try to make his way into bricks, but the flag was dropped across the map.
Yep.
Over near the grandma's house. Remy trying to get the return there. Nagafin now trying to slow down this push. Elevate have bought so much time. That flag is just in a terrible position for CLG. Such an open area on the roof. As Elevate, man, that was one of the fastest flag caps I have ever seen.
Ever. In COD, you think?
Yeah.
What was that, 32 seconds, I think?
Yeah.
By the time they capped that one hit?
Imagine if that was overtime.
Oh, that would have been impossible to beat, like straight up impossible. I don't think there would have been any way you could do it because the other team would have just played defense for one full.
All you got to do is throw some stuns up near the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Play on your flag.
And it's done. Flag cap, though, in the lead for Elevate. What a start for them as they make the case to close this series out 3-1. Nagafen loves this tin side of the map, pushing through dubs and bricks. He's got one player in front of him. That's Felony, able to win that gunfight with the headshot. Nagafen did get him weak. Remy now slowly pushing up trains. Beautiful challenge coming out of BL Fire. He's going to get that gunfight win. The Argus from Aqua, though, bringing out the shotgun. And as we switch to him, he dies to a nade.
So the one thing I want to see from Aqua is he using overkill here, right? As all four go down for CLG. This is something that we've seen from Aqua a couple of times. Using that overkill Argus. Not afraid to bring that out in some of these game modes. Gets him some versatility along with the M8. Well, let me just quickly switch over to him. So M8, overkill Argus. Good choice.
Interesting setup, electing to not use the nades, as well as no
He just doesn't have enough points.
perk 1. Yeah, obviously, but and that Argus is kind of what he goes for. Felony with that RK5 gets the better of Remy. It does look like this game has slowed down.
Such good timing.
Quite a little bit.
Such good timing. They're so focused on the train tracks.
Yeah, they never expect him to be inside here. He's going to have one player to beat on the flag. He's also got one in the back.
They know.
Yeah, they expected something happening here.
We haven't killed Nagafin
in
like
more
30
than
seconds.
25 seconds. He's got to be flanking us, and they clean it up. Heads up play from them. That timing, Vicento just having the player who pushed right out. He still gets dropped up by Complex. A nice trade coming in. Methods does kill his teammate, but picks up the headshot on Nagafen. Remy is there sitting at Globe, but now it's BL Fire in the middle of the map. He's got the Scythe. How many kills can he chain together? That's 2. He's on a 3 streak now. He's 8-4, but finally he does fall. Another great base clear from the boys of Elevate.
You know, BL Fire just trying to stay alive, trying to hold that position for his teammates, but they were just unable to follow up with something of their own. He picked up a couple of kills. That was it. For the most part, those kills were fairly, not that impactful on the game. 3 down for CLG. Make it 4, as it's going to be a flag pull by Remy. Here's Vicento trying to pick up kills off the respawn. Remy, he's going to get away. But, there's one player coming through small room. He does have kinetic armor as he wall runs over. Oh, he knows the timing. He knows Felony's right behind him, picks up the kill, gets the HCXD, also pops the kinetic armor. That's going to give him the little boost that he needs to put this flag as Elevate. They go up 2-0, now has himself a dart.
One more kill for that Lightning, too, which is just a great score streak to have. The flag's being run. You place it a little bit in front of the flag carrier. He runs right into the first bomb drop. It just buys you an
Use
extra
it to cover
line
your teammate
of
as they're pulling the flag away.
This is the best chance CLG have had at getting a flag pull and a score. We'll see how they wind up holding it off. The HC is called in. He's got one player right in front of him on the blue truck. He'll blow up the car, possibly. No, but he still gets the kill on Complex. One gunfight went away. There's the kill, and he gets the second as well on Methods. Everything going right for Elevate. Nagafin's got the flag pulled. He's got no one near him. Oh, this is going to be a 3-0. I'm going to tell you right now, Revan. Vicento watching Middle Street. The Lightning comes in. What?
Didn't even need the Lightning.
What a performance in games 3 and 4 so far from Elevate. Vicento, or Nagafin, has 5 kills. He's not even doing anything crazy, but he's got 2 flag captures.
It's not even like CLG are getting severely outslayed, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, it's pretty even in terms of kills. But really, when it comes down to capitalizing on those flagpole opportunities, Elevate, they get the cutoffs. They know exactly what CLG is doing. CLG, they are so focused on controlling the train track side of the map. They're leaving the back alley completely wide open. Nagafin has made such good use of his flag routes. As you see there, the MR6 continuing to do work for him.
I hope Killa's watching this going, sheesh, this fool Naga, he's hitting every ball with that MR6. I'm banning that fool. Something along those lines. I can just see him in the Skype call. Been watching all of his streams.
Guess where Naga's going to go? Back alley.
Yep, Nagafin owns this back auto
guess where
area.
CLG's going? Not back alley.
Yeah, and he's going to hit this flank.
Not again.
If they cap this, imagine if they cap it quicker this time. No, this shouldn't wind up working out. They know he's got to be back here somewhere. They haven't spotted him on the map. He's going to pull this flag.
Felony's like, yeah.
He's going to see him with the vision pulse.
Oh.
Oh, Nagafen drops Felony. He's going to run the flag back through auto. He's got an HC. He's 150 points away from his lightning strike. His one teammate does die. He calls him the HC. This is a bit of a bold strategy. He's just going to try to spot if anyone's pushing him. He's not expecting anyone to come to kin. He gets one kill on Complex. He's going to be flanked, so he has to push back alley as soon as possible. No, he will get taken down. His teammates are there to clear out their flag. So both flags are pulled. Both flags are returned. That was a kill from Aqua with that Argus. Vicento watching middle map again. Sees the player at cardboard wall. Drops him as well. Almost wins that gunfight versus Methods. Nagafen, the last line of defense. He's not able to get both. BL Fire cleans him up. He's also 50 points off his Hellstorm. So this could be their chance back into the game. This will be a flag cap from CLG.
Yeah, this is a very good opportunity for CLG. So they're able to recover from that little stalemate situation. They get a counter cap after both flags were returned. BL Fire now has a Scythe, a Hellstorm missile, and a Lightning Strike. And these cannot be used defensively, right? They need to be used in an offensive manner to try to ignite a push for his team, get that flagpole away. BL Fire now backing up on defense. Going to bring out the Scythe for this one. Spots one player back Globe, trying to clean up the kill onto Vicento. As he revs it up, though, it's going to make some noise. Not much done with the Scythe. As now CLG starting to fall at their base. Finally spotting one over near the roof, but he can't see a thing. He's flashbanged, trying to take some cover.
Those flashbangs are so nuts.
For like at least half of the overall time spent in this game, CLG has spent it in their base.
Yeah, and you can see Methods really the last line of defense here. That's Nagafen clipping him with those MR6 shots. 3 minutes remaining. They're still down by 2. Elevate have definitely slowed down in this game. You can see CLG are actually even in slaying right now. But Elevate have done a better job of playing CTF as a team. How will these next 2 minutes go? Wow. You can see 3 kills going in favor of Elevate. BL Fire lasts alive. Remy with the kinetic armor. The lightning gets called in. And they get completely cleared out. That's a momentum swing, to say the least.
So trying to use that in an offensive manner, which is the correct play, but it's almost like he didn't call out anybody on the ping. You know, he pings it, starts to target where he wants to place the bombs. All his teammates die. Nagafen on the offensive side of things almost made something happen with that flag. But that's just one less tool CLG now have to come back into this game. Time's starting to wind down. Aqua, he had a flag in his hand, had to use the Hellstorm missile BL Fire did in a defensive manner. They will get the return, but...
You mentioned how they needed to use those things offensively. So far, we've seen a defensive Lightning Strike, a defensive Hellstorm, or actually, no, the Lightning Strike could be argued as
trying to be offensive.
And a defensive sight. And now all they have left is, what, an HCXD?
Let's flip through these guys. So no kinetic. They do have active camo. That might be good for like 1 pull.
And an HC.
HC is going to be a little useful as well. Going to go ahead and call it in here. We'll spot the player right around the corner. Doesn't pick up the kill, though. Will challenge. Ooh. Nice shots from Complex. Okay, so they need to make something happen right here on this push. A minute remaining in the game. Time starting to wind down for CLG as their hopes and dreams of winning the series are slowly dwindling away.
BL Fire doing all he can to push out little room. Facento, I mentioned how Facento versus BL Fire would be a match to watch through this whole game. Both players having 16 kills. Nagafen flanking all the way through back alley. He's got 1 player. Expect him to use a vision pulse right here. Yep, right on time. BL Fire just outside of that vision. He's going to push it right through the street. They have no idea he's here. He's now gotten it inside of Dubs. He's got 2 players beginning to pinch down on the map. His teammates are now just spawning up back alley. He's just going to try to stay alive and be a nuisance for as long as possible. But as I say that, Vicento picks up 2 kills. Here comes Nagafen to try to get the capture in.
Nice
He does it. That's it. This game is done. Nagafen wins it for his team with 3 captures. He's 16-14. Elevate run away with games 3 and 4, and will close out the series 3-1. What a turnaround from a rough game.
Some games you'll see Nagafen pick up the most kills in the entire game. Sometimes you'll see him with the most flag caps, the most dunks. A true, complete player. Absolutely so much fun to watch this guy play. As Elevate, they put on a show how to play uplink, how to play search and destroy, how to play CTF, as they close out the series against CLG 3-1.
Revan, is Nagafen your player to watch in Black Ops 3?
He's definitely up there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Top 3 for sure.
Would definitely agree with you. There's your final kill from Vicento. He finished 20-21. Nagafen.
Look at these guys, right?
16-15. Least amount of kills,
positive.
Least amount of deaths, but 3 flag captures. Really just outclassing CLG in S&D, in CTF, and especially in Uplink with that 18-1 victory.
I mean, watching these guys play, you wonder how are they 0-2?
Yeah.
Now I see them in the updated standings. They're 1-2. CLG dropped all the way down to the bottom at 0-3. Guys, you still got some matches going on over at the primary stream.
Yep.
With Maven and Mr. X. But yeah, once again, big congratulations